Good morning. Well, it's actually afternoon. Good afternoon. So, how's your life going? Do you ever get times when you feel like you're discouraged about things, or things aren't going the way you would like them to go, or it's just becoming a long drudgery thing? In Alberta right now, we've got a lot of forest fires and there's a lot of smoke in the air, and it's just casts a whole pall over things, and it's difficult sometimes to pull ourselves out of places where we were and to get ourselves into a new life kind of thing. The movement that we're going to practice today is a long, slow, repetitive movement called 7 Steps to New Life. We're bringing in energy from the earth and we're sending energy out. And we're bringing in energy from the earth and we're sending energy out. And before I knew anything about Spring Forest Qigong, I used to run marathons and ultra marathons. And when I would be out running in the for a long runs, training runs, like they'd be 10 or 15 miles sometimes, there was a specific park that I would run in, but I'd also run through the city streets. And every time I'd run in the city streets, I would try to run on the grass if possible, because I could feel the earth and the springiness of the earth. And I remember oftentimes in Nose Hill Park in Calgary, I would run and I'd be tired and I would open my fingers to the earth and I would just ask the earth for energy to complete my run. And this was before I knew anything about Qigong or that connection. It was just intuitive in me that I knew that I would receive energy from the earth. And so as we do this practice, 7 steps to new life, and 7 is a number of creation, we're going to feel that cleansing, that bringing in, that releasing and letting go, and that bringing in and that releasing and that letting go. So we're going to always, as always, we begin our practice by tapping and releasing and bouncing and letting things go. It's all about letting go, isn't it? Letting go and bringing in, and that balance. What do I let go of? What do I bring in? And as soon as we let go of something, something else is going to come into that space. And what do we bring into that space? We bring it in on the inhale, and we bring in things of our choice. We choose what we can bring in. I know my kids, my adult kids now, they always say to me, well, you told me I could choose my feelings, and that didn't, and maybe my presentation at that time was not as smooth as it could have been. But we do get to choose. And it doesn't feel like that. Like today, I've been in kind of a funk in the morning, and I'm doom scrolling and all the things, right? And feeling like I'm not choosing. But then I just put down the phone and got up and did my hair and said, Roxy, enough, get at it. What do we choose? So I chose to take some actions, chose to change some things. So let us begin to tap. And as we tap, as soon as I start tapping between the eyebrows, I want to breathe in and blow out. And tapping under the eyes. And tapping the top of the head. Tapping the back of the head. So as we're tapping, we're releasing any little bits of energy that are ready to return to the universe. Tapping does a lot of physiological things in our brain. I can explain those things to you in a practice group class where we have more time. Lift up your left arm. We're going to tap in the left armpit. 7, 8, 9, and the right arm into the right armpit. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and down through the whole torso now. Oh my goodness, I can feel that cloud lifting already as I tap. And then I say to myself, well, why didn't I do more of this? Interlocking the little fingers, or the fingers together, rubbing the whole torso. And let's tap the tailbone. And move up and tap into the kidneys. You might find yourself yawning or stretching your jaw. Those are spontaneous movements and spontaneous actions. It doesn't mean that you're extra tired or anything like that. What it means is that you're loosening and you're releasing energy, you're releasing stuck chi that wants a new place to be. And that new place to be is back out into the universe. So if the universe began and is created and is sourced by love, all of those emotions and those energies that we have coming into us and creating chi blockages are not necessarily bad emotions or bad blockages. There's no really such thing as good energy or bad energy. There's just too little energy, too much energy, or energy in the wrong place. Now, that might become a really philosophical conversation that I'd love to have with you in a class at some time. But when we start labeling things as, and there is, it's like I said, it's a long conversation, but it's just too little energy, too much energy, or energy in the wrong place. And let us begin to bounce now. As we bounce, we're letting go of extra energy. Oh my goodness. I love the way that, as I've been years now at practicing this practice, I love the way that just the beginning of the bounce, the beginning of the tapping, starts settling things and balancing things. If you've ever been in an MRI machine and you hear all the magnets clinking and clunking and taking pictures, that's what it feels like to me. I just feel everything kind of dropping into place and taking pictures of where things are in my body, where things could be. Let's go into awareness state now. Bringing our awareness to our body. How fast is my bounce? How deep is my bounce? Is it high and shallow and fast? Is it slow and deep? It started out as high and shallow and fast. As I observed it, I thought that is a little bit more intense than I would like. As I shift it and change it, my pelvis aligns, my shoulders soften and drop down, my elbows soften, my wrists feel soft, malleable and fluid. My chin drops down, breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Eyes are closed as we go inside, into the emptiness, into the void, into that Zen place, that place where there is nothing and yet everything. Unconditional love and all possibility. As we use our exhale now, we're going to breathe out and invite our body to be quiet and still. In this quiet stillness, feel your fingertips and your palms. Feel your elbows floating away from your body. Here we are at the beginning of the universe. We can have multiple, infinite number of new beginnings. And here we are again at the beginning of the universe, the beginning of everything. Feeling ourselves loved. Being able to see all around ourselves. In this space of pure nothingness, emptiness, stillness, and love, and all possibilities. We bring our hands to the lower dantian and we see a light in our lower dantian, our navel area right behind the belly button. Women, your right hand is next to your navel. Men, your left hand is next to your navel. Observe little tiny things and nuances that are happening in your body. I just felt a bit of a wave of nausea come through my stomach. Just a very gentle one, and I thought, what am I anxious about? My mind took me to the places of potential anxiety. I just said to them, we'll visit later. Right now, here we are. We give a password. I am in the universe. The universe is in my body. The universe and I combine together as one. And now we set our intention. Connecting with our master. You decide who your master is and what name you want to give them. Light, source, creator, own inner light, own inner knowing, guide, dearest light, with deep gratitude, deep gratitude for knowing that I am a citizen of the universe. I am a child of the universe. And knowing that as I ask, I will receive wisdom and guidance. I set the intention for this practice to be able to release discouragement and invite in peace and love for self. As we set the intention, we tip our bodies to the left side and we lift up our heel. Go back a little bit. We lift up our left heel and we bring energy up from the earth up to our navel area. And then we drop our heel down and lift the toe and push the extra energy out from our body down into the earth. Now we rotate to the right. We lift the heel and bring the energy from the earth up to our heart. We lift the toe, drop the heel, push the energy down our body, out, any extra energy out into the earth. Rotate back to the left. Up on the toe, heel is up. Bringing the energy up to our shoulders. Heel goes down. Gently pushing the energy. It's an invitation and a gentle excitement. To the right side, we're bringing the energy now up to our throat. Breathing in and breathing out. Toe is up, heel is down. Back to the left. Bringing the energy to our nose. Bringing the energy up to our forehead now. Heel is up. Breathing in and breathing out. Beautiful cleansing pump. Bringing the energy up, our heel is up to the top of the head. Now cleansing the whole body. Sending it lovingly back into the earth. And now we start again on the right side this time, lifting the heel, drawing the energy up to the navel. Heel down, toe up. Energy goes back to the earth. Recycled back to love. Heel is up, coming to the heart. Heel is down. Heel is up, coming to the shoulders. Rotating to the left. Heel is up, coming to the throat. As we bring this energy up out of the earth, bring a smile to your face. To the right, coming up to the nose. And down and out to the universe, recycled back to unconditional love. Bringing it up to the forehead. And down and out. Up On the toe is up, toe is down, heel is up. Bringing it up to the top of the head. Cleansing the whole body. And down. Now we're going to use some colors. So we're going to lift our chin, lift our heel up. We're bringing energy up to our navel. Breathing in the color of green. And pushing down, stretching out into the universe, releasing back into the universe. Bringing up into our heart the color of red. Joy. Pushing it down and out. Bringing it up to our shoulders, the color of yellow. Bringing it down and out. Bringing it up to our throat, the color of white. Coming up to the nose, color of blue. Coming up to our forehead, color is purple. And bringing up to the top of our head, beautiful rainbow color, all of the colors of the rainbow. And all of the colors of the rainbow go down through our body, out into the earth. Moving to the right side and beginning again with feelings, bringing our feelings of happiness up into the navel and releasing any feelings of anger that we might have. These are green. To the right, to the left, bringing up feelings of joy. To the heart, this is the color of red. Bringing up to our shoulders, the color of yellow and peace. And releasing anxiety. Out it goes, back to the universe. To the left, up to the throat, bringing in contentment and the white light of contentment. And down and out goes sadness and depression and grief. Up to the nose, receiving gratitude and releasing all fear. To the forehead, we're bringing in compassion and forgiveness. Beautiful purple light, releasing all resentment. To the top of the head, bringing in unconditional love for ourselves, for everyone on the planet, and releasing everything else that is not unconditional love. Do a whole cycle in silence. I'll simply name the destination to the navel. To the heart. To the shoulders. To the throat. To the nose. To the forehead. to the top of the head. One more cycle to the navel, breathing in happiness. To the heart in joy. To the shoulders in peace. To the throat in contentment. To the nose in gratitude. To the forehead in compassion. To the top of the head in love. Coming to the center, feeling a yin and yang ball. Bring yourself into this yin and yang ball. And think about your observations, your awarenesses, that this simple practice of the 7 steps of new life brought to you. Slow everything down. And feel into messages from the universe for you at this moment. Bring your awareness back to your lower dantian and this beautiful light inside your body, behind the lower dantian, spinning faster and faster to the right, faster and faster and smaller, creating a reservoir of qi for you in your lower dantian to feed your heart dantian, to feed your mind dantian, to connect all 3 of these dantians together in great power with the universe. As we close the practice, I invite you to continue to keep this energy, this quiet, peaceful, still awareness. Perhaps sit with yourself for a little bit longer. Perhaps journal anything that came to you. This is your communication space with all that is. This This is your communication space with love. Bring your hands together. Rub your hands together. Bring them to your face on either side of your nose. Rub them up either side of the nose, out into the hairline. Say to yourself, I love you. Use your own name and say it 3 times and say it out loud. I love you, Roxy. I love you, Roxy. I love you, Roxy. And massage your ears. The information that comes in behind the time when you say to yourself that you love yourself, those are the spaces that are asking for healing. Those are the spaces that are asking for release. Those are the spaces that are asking for balance. Close this practice quietly. Stay with yourself. Take your journal. Connect. Namaste.